Leeds United join race for Stockport loanee Louie Barry as Aston Villa want to get him out to a championship side. Patrick Bamford considering options as a January exit looks on the cards. Rennes ready to pay 15 million for Leeds United shot stopper Illan Meslier. Firpo wanted by Turkish club in January. He's into the final year of his contract. Will he leave Leeds? And finally, we'll get into 5 things we learned from Leeds United 3, Middlesbrough 1. And everything Leeds United as we get into the transfer rumours, the news and updates as we talk Leeds United news. Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United news. Before we do get into it, you guys know what to do. Be sure to smash 200 likes on this video. Also get your comments in if you're liking this style of video, and subscribe if you're new. We're very close to 19,300. Without further ado, let's get into the transfer news. So Leeds United fans, let's start with Louie Barry. According to Team Talk, Leeds United have joined the race to sign Stockport County loanee Louie Barry. Aston Villa are looking to recall the youngster and Leeds are in the mix to sign him. With 14 goals in 19, Leeds United cannot sniff down an opportunity for this. But remember, this is just from Team Talk, so, take it with a pinch of salt. Aston Villa have come out to say they want to send Louie Barry to a championship side to further his development and think the step up to the championship will be very good for the youngster. And with that being said, Leeds United join the mix. At the moment, Middlesbrough are favourites and Derby County are in the running too. With 14 goals in 19, it's hard to say no for Leeds United, but with the likes of maybe Joffy and Patrick Bamford could be leaving Leeds United in January, Daniel Farke has already come out and said he wants one in, one out if that happens, and can Louie Barry be Daniel Farke's new man? Unfortunately for Louie Barry and Aston Villa, Leeds United can't guarantee minutes. You've seen with Daniel Farke, he has loanees. It doesn't necessarily mean he's always going to play them. So actually signing Louie Barry for Leeds United, would that actually be furthering the youngster's career, or are you just stalling the development where he could probably get it somewhere else? We'll have to see how this one goes, but I'm really impressed with the youngster of Louie Barry and would love to see him in a Leeds United shirt. Next up, we're talking Patrick Bamford. It's looking like Patrick Bamford will be considering his options as a January exit definitely could happen. Again, Patrick Bamford is not being used by Daniel Farke. Leeds United can make up to 5 substitutes, and how many times this season have we seen Patrick Bamford? And when he has used Patrick Bamford ahead of Mateo Joseph or ahead of Joel Perreault, he's struggled to do anything at all. I believe Leeds United do want to get a number 9 through the door, and it looks like Patrick Bamford could be ready to leave. I think he's open to leaving. The club has said it's completely up to the player. If he's ready to leave, then Leeds United will start looking at options. People who have been looking at him are Celtic and Rangers. A move to Scotland for Patrick Bamford might be the best for all parties. We'll have to see how that one goes, but would you let Bamford go? I think it's about time that Leeds United fans, Leeds United and Patrick Bamford all together, just say goodbye to each other. It's clearly not working anymore. Thanks for the memories, Pat. Next up, we're talking Illan Meslier. So over the last few days, it has been known that Illan Meslier is wanted by Rennes, and Rennes are now looking to pay £15 million for the French Iceman. This would mean a massive bit of profit for Leeds United when they first signed Illan Meslier, and all the PSR rules is ticking boxes for Leeds as they've been making a lot of profit on the young Frenchman. The only problem with this transfer is that Rennes wants him in January. Would Leeds United get rid of their shot stopper in January? I just don't see it happening. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments down below. Would you get rid of Illan Meslier in January, or would you do sort of an end of the season decision? Maybe if we're in the Premier League by then, you start looking at other options, but I think it's actually suicide if you get rid of your number 1 in January, unless you bring him in with a very decent shot stopper. But I don't know how many of them are about right now. Rennes are looking to pay £15 million for Illan Meslier. I know a couple of seasons ago we were talking about PSG, Real Madrid liking the look of Meslier. Now it's Rennes. Now it's 15 million. Is it now or never for Leeds to get their money for Meslier? Next up, let's talk Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo is wanted by Beskitas in January. He's got a pre-contract deal. He's in his final year of his contract, which means he can discuss a free transfer with any club. Beskitas need a left back, and they said Firpo is one of their best options. We've got to look at also that Real Betis and Firpo do have that relationship still there. They're still in the running for the Dominican Republic signature too. Again, Junior Firpo has turned over a leaf for Leeds United, so you don't want to really get rid of him, especially in January, but I don't even know if you want to get rid of him at all. I really don't know what to do with Junior Firpo, despite him probably being Leeds' one of best players in 2024. I still don't know if I would give him that new contract. I still don't know if he is a Premier League player, because he was in there for 3 years and he didn't do much then. I remember each week we were thinking, why is Junior Firpo starting? Junior Firpo's not good enough, and now he's one of our best players. So do you give him that contract just to reward him how decent he's been over the last 2 years? Let me know what you guys would do in the comments down below. And finally, let's talk 5 things we learned from Leeds United 3, Middlesbrough 1. Number 1, Dan James is on fire. Dan James is easily becoming Leeds United's best attacker this season with his calm and composed finish against Middlesbrough a couple of nights ago. How decent was that from the Welshman? He's becoming undroppable for Leeds United right now. Dan James looks good. He's quick. He's brilliant. I love him. Number 2, pressing machines. Borough came to Ellen Road, and credit to them, they tried to play football, but when you press like Leeds United, when you've got Dan James, Aronson, Nonto running at you, Mateo Joseph as well, you haven't got time to play football. And Leeds United absolutely exposed Borough in that sense. And people are saying that Leeds United are now going to run away with the league after that big win against Borough. What do you guys think in the comments down below? Is that too early to say? I think it is. Number 3, Joel Perreault changes games. Joel Perreault does change a lot of games. When he's coming off the bench, he's got that cool, calm, composed little passes in through the back lines. When he's dropping his a 10, I really rate Joel Perreault. And that's been the problem with Joel Perreault all season. Do you reward him for them goals and assists he brings by playing 90 minutes, but then in them 90 minutes he can go missing? So what do you do with him? But similarly, Joel Perreault has been brilliant this season. Number 4, Ethan Ampadu return. And it's great to see Ethan Ampadu back in the Leeds United squad. He came on at right back, showing that Tanaka and Rothwell are absolutely undroppable. Would you bring Ampadu back into the starting 11? And if so, who are you dropping? And number 5, Roden injury. It doesn't look too bad, but Daniel Farke has come out and said he suffered a painful injury. Obviously, he was hobbling for about half an hour of that second half, but he still powered through and helped Leeds United get the 3 points. So Joe Roden, will he be starting against Preston this weekend? I hope so. You can't change that back line. So that is everything we've learned today from the 5 things we learned versus Borough. Also, all the transfer news as well. If you like this style of video, ladies and gentlemen, get down there and smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and get all your comments in on everything we spoke about today. I've been Ollie Ward, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.